In this problem, we're given that AB, AC, and AD are all wires in tension. That'll help us draw the free body diagram where to find those forces. Again, notice it's a 3D problem and there are 3 unknowns. When it's a 2D problem, there are 2 unknowns. Let's draw the free body diagram first. Here's the free body diagram I've drawn. It's not the nicest, but it'll do. I've drawn all 3 of these forces in tension, pulling away from the joint. That's joint A, because that was given. However, even if I didn't know if it was in tension or compression, I would probably draw the forces like this. That way, if I get a positive number, I know it's tension because I always draw the forces in tension. But if I got a negative number, then I would know it was in compression. It was pushing in, not pulling away. What we need to do is get these 3 forces, T, AB, AC, and AD, as vectors. That means we need to have the unit vector from A to B, A to C, and A to D. You know how to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and do it and paste in the results. Here I have the 3 forces as vectors. All I did, for example, was, let me paste this. All I did was TAB was the magnitude TAB times the vector from A to B minus 6i plus 3j plus 2k divided by the length to turn it into a unit vector. And 6 squared plus 3 squared plus 2 squared adds up to 49, and the square root of 49 is 7. Similarly, TAC minus 6i minus 2j plus 3k, and again 6 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared is 49, square root is 7. And TAD was easy, it's pointing in the x direction, so TAD times I. Now all that's left is to gather all the x terms, all the y terms, and all the z terms by collecting all the i's, the j's, and the k's. And don't forget that 150 pounds that's pointing downward in the z direction. I'll write out all 3 equations and come back. Here are the 3 equations. Sum fx equals 0, sum fy equals 0, and sum fz equals 0. There are 3 unknowns, TAB, TAC, TAD. All that's left is to roll up our sleeves and solve this. Again, I'm going to use my calculator and matrix form to do this. I'll be right back. Here are the 3 equations ready to put into my calculator. These are in matrix form. Each row is an equation, and the variables are TAB, TAC, TAD. I'll solve this on my calculator and be right back. And after putting this into my calculator, these are the answers that I get. TAB is 162 pounds in tension, AC 242 pounds in tension, and AD 346 pounds in tension.